What is up, PS5 Nexus fam? Get ready to ignite your gaming senses because we've got a rapid-fire download of the hottest news straight from the digital trenches. First up, the legendary 7 First Light is finally stepping into the spotlight with actual gameplay set to drop during the PlayStation State of Play showcase. And you know we're going to break down every stealthy move and explosive moment. Then, buckle up because RGG Studio might just have dropped the biggest hint yet about Yakuza Kiwami 3, with whispers of a remake surfacing on their dev website. We're talking about diving back into the gritty streets with a fresh coat of paint, and the hype is real. And if that wasn't enough, we've got exclusive details on the brand new trailer for 7 First Light, revealing gameplay and a solid March 2026 release date. Plus, get ready for a deep dive into the latest State of Play reactions and what it means for the future of gaming. Don't miss a single second. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get into it. The wait is over for Bond fans. After a significant silence since the last game, PlayStation's upcoming State of Play broadcast is poised to finally unveil actual gameplay for the highly anticipated 7 First Light. This isn't just another trailer. IO Interactive and Sony are giving us a deep dive into the spy thriller, letting players analyze and dissect the mechanics of this new Bond adventure. It's a pivotal moment, especially with IO Interactive, known for the Hitman series, now taking the reins of the iconic 7 legacy. The big question on everyone's mind is whether this Bond game will lean into the stealthy infiltration tactics of Hitman or embrace more cinematic, action-packed sequences. IO Interactive has been meticulously crafting this James Bond game since 2020, a project initially unattached to any specific film or actor. For years, updates were scarce, offering little more than assurances that we're still working on it. Now, after half a decade, the first gameplay reveal is imminent, suggesting that the studio's time has been anything but wasted, with earlier trailers already building significant anticipation. Fans have noted the book-accurate scar on Bond's face, a detail that signals IO Interactive's commitment to the source material and their well-known penchant for intricate details. The announcement has already set social media ablaze. Fans of the Hitman trilogy trust IOI's design capabilities, while Bond enthusiasts are thrilled to see the franchise return to gaming in such a high-profile manner. Speculation is rampant, ranging from potential multiplayer modes to the identity of the actor portraying Bond. There's also considerable intrigue surrounding the game's tone. IOI has hinted at a portrayal closer to Daniel Craig's gritty interpretation rather than the more flamboyant style of the Pierce Brosnan era. IO promises a unique take, likely finding a balance between these styles. The visual accuracy, like the scar, is a promising sign. Fans are eagerly awaiting September 3rd for the first glimpse of 7 First Light gameplay. IOI has the talent, PlayStation provides the platform, and Bond brings the legacy. The question remains, can they deliver the ultimate spy fantasy? While an exact release date is still under wraps, the game is anticipated for 2026, and many hope the upcoming gameplay reveal will also include a firm launch date. Now, get ready to hear exactly what the podcast community is saying about this bombshell reveal. Did you catch the State of Play? Because Miles and Roscoe from Finger Guns are breaking down every single second of the 7 First Light showcase in their latest podcast episode. They're diving deep into the gameplay reveal, dissecting the stealth, the gadgets, and what IO Interactive's take on James Bond means for the franchise. Plus, they're sharing their raw, unfiltered reactions, and let's just say they're a little excited. If you missed the State of Play or just want to relive the hype with some expert commentary, this episode is your go-to. They're discussing everything from the potential Hitman-like stealth mechanics to the cinematic flair we expect from a Bond title. Listen in as Miles and Roscoe dissect the nuances of the new Bond game, discussing how IO Interactive's pedigree with the Hitman series translates to the world of espionage. They're analyzing the trailers, speculating on the story, and sharing their predictions for the March 2026 release. It's a must-listen for any fan eager to know more about 7 First Light. And hey, if you're enjoying their content, why not leave them a review on Apple or Spotify? It really helps them out. But wait, there's more concrete news on 7 First Light, including that all-important release date. Hold on to your martinis, because IO Interactive has officially dropped a brand new trailer for 7 First Light, and it's packed with in-depth gameplay and a concrete release date. During the latest PlayStation State of Play, we finally got to see what the studio has been cooking up, and it looks incredibly promising for fans of the James Bond video game legacy. The trailer showcases a thrilling mix of elements: sprawling open-ended environments perfect for stealth, intense combat encounters, high-octane driving sequences, and, of course, those iconic Bond gadgets, many controlled directly from Seven's watch, echoing the Brosnan era. One of the most intriguing twists revealed is the license to kill mechanic. For this younger iteration of Bond, players will need explicit approval from HQ before engaging hostile targets, adding a unique layer of tactical decision-making. The stealth and investigative gameplay itself appears to be a masterful blend of IO's previous works, drawing clear inspiration from the recent Hitman trilogy and even incorporating elements from Hitman Absolution, while the set pieces in the trailer are nothing short of spectacular. This looks set to be one of the best James Bond games in over a decade. Mark your calendars. 7 First Light is officially set to launch on March 26, 2026, for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. This release date confirms the game is hitting all major platforms, giving fans plenty of time to prepare for the ultimate spy experience. Now, switching gears from espionage to organized crime, could a beloved Yakuza series entry be getting the remake treatment? Could it be? RGG Studio might have just accidentally revealed their next big project, Yakuza Kiwami 3. A temporary listing on the developer's website, captured before being scrubbed, showed a reference to the remake in its categories section, sending shockwaves through the Yakuza fanbase. This follows years of anticipation, since Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2 remade the first 2 iconic entries for the PlayStation 4. Series director Masayoshi Yokoyama himself has previously stated that a Kiwami 3 would definitely happen sooner or later, and it now appears that sooner might be very close. With the Tokyo Game Show on the horizon and a PlayStation State of Play rumored for next week, the timing couldn't be more perfect for an official announcement. RGG Studio has a history of debuting major titles during Sony showcases, and their own RGG Summit on September 24th presents another prime opportunity. Originally released for the PS3 in 2010, Yakuza 3 received a remaster, but the Kiwami treatment promises a full remake with modern enhancements, akin to what fans loved in the previous Kiwami titles. The community is buzzing, with many players eager to revisit the Okinawa storyline with updated combat and visuals, though some debate whether a remake is necessary given the existing remaster. Fans are divided but largely excited, with many expressing a strong desire for remakes of other titles like the Black Panther games or Kenzin, before Kiwami 3. However, the prospect of a polished, Dragon Engine version of Yakuza 3 is undeniably appealing. The question remains: will RGG Studio officially confirm Yakuza Kiwami 3 soon? And that wraps up our news roundup for today, but we'll be back with a quick recap and your daily dose of gaming. Alright Nexus fam, let's do a lightning round recap. 7 First Light is finally showing off its gameplay at the State of Play, with a full release date set for March 2026. We also heard whispers of Yakuza Kiwami 3 possibly being in development thanks to a leaked website listing. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're hyped for these reveals, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your gaming news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below telling us which news item you're most excited about, and follow us on all our socials for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.